Welcome back to the Momentum Sports Podcast. If you're new here, please consider hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button. Comment down below your thoughts. Derek and I love talking about college sports, especially college football and college basketball. We're excited to get on to this next topic that you came here for. So let's get it. All right. It is time for the college football playoff semifinals. Let's start out with the first game is Notre Dame and Penn State. That's on Thursday, the 9th, January 9th. Notre Dame is favored by 1.5. I'll go first on this one. I have been high on Notre Dame. I did pick Georgia to beat them, but it was one of those picks that it was just like, I have to lean Georgia because of Kirby Smart and their history when they're in the playoff. And I thought that it was going to be a close game, but that Georgia would come away with it. I just thought that Georgia's defense was good enough to win a national championship. And whenever they needed to step up and play, they had been. Or maybe that was just against Texas. But that's why I picked Georgia. But I've also been saying that I think that Notre Dame is a legit team. And if they do come through Georgia, they have a chance to win the national championship. If they can just get through Georgia. I think that they are going to beat Penn State convincingly. Penn State and Texas have not played anybody, and I think that that's going to hurt them. I think that Penn State is going to hit a brick wall here. Notre Dame has an outstanding defense. They have a balanced team overall. Their offense is balanced, and I think that they have a championship-built type of roster here. I'm taking the Irish by a convincing, I'd say about 2 scores, maybe more. I think the blow-off or the blowout scenario is going to keep happening here. Again, brick wall here. I think Notre Dame wins this convincingly.
Yeah. Well, the key factor is which quarterback's going to show up. You have Riley Leonard. There's a quarterback for Notre Dame. He's a dual threat quarterback. He can
Mm-hmm.
pass, he can run, he can do all. But then you got Drew Aller. Drew Aller. What really sucks for Penn State is they lost their second quarterback, who was a guy who came in and ran, and he went in the transfer portal. But they seem to do well. Drew Alberts learned from it's learned from that what has happened, and it looks like a team that it looks like a player that can actually bring himself to have a possible win. But the same thing could be the same with Riley Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how this game goes. I think it's going to be a closer game than people think. I think Penn State, they're here to fight. And I think Notre Dame is here for people to listen.
So, by how much?
By how much? Do I think it's going to be a 3 point game, 4 point game?
So you think it's going to be closer?
Oh yeah, I definitely do. I think both of these games are going to be close. I mean, this is what we brought the playoffs for. We're having close games.
Yeah, that hasn't been happening lately except for one game.
Yep, Texas had to make it interesting. They want the
Yeah,
they didn't want
interesting.
them to
That's
take the playoffs.
a good word for it.
They don't want them to take the playoffs away. So they're like, no, we gotta do so. We gotta let them in. So let's stop playing the second and third quarter and get them in.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got this far, please consider hitting that like button and commenting down below with your thoughts. We'll see you guys in the next video.